I'm Nick Hughes, and this is Founders Live Conversations.
Like in the last couple of years of my life, I've really adopted. But do you practice any sort of like meditation or like any sort of like spiritual or any sort of practice that helps you stay like in the moment, and then realizing like that there's more to life than just like working at your company all the time?
So I was introduced to the practice of mindfulness,
Mm-hmm.
Actually by my father, who's a lawyer, so completely unrelated to technology.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. And I wish I could say I practiced it every single day, or I meditated every single day, because the benefits I get from it are intense ability to focus, intense ability to understand yourself and what you're thinking, and if you have that feeling of guilt, to stop, think about it, examine it, and then make an educated decision on why you're feeling that way, and not just guilt but fear and anger and all those different feelings. It's been so helpful in work and life. And like I said, I wish I said I practice it every day, but I'm not that disciplined. Whenever I start to feel a little bit off kilter, that's kind of where I go to.
When did you adopt that?
I would say I investigated adopting it probably 5 years ago when my father
investigated it,
sent it to me. And I learned about it, and I was like, oh, this is great. But I didn't, need it at that time in my life. I was working at someone else's startup, and I was having a great time, and things were great. And it wasn't until things like the rubber hit the road with my own startup as a founder that I really felt the need to figure out how I could have more focus and be, present and in the moment for company decisions, but be able to put company aside and be present in the moment for my life experiences as well, and be able to kind of context switch but be fully present for both of them. And that's when that was like a year ago, and that's when I really investigated it, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's amazing. It's probably been almost 2 years now that I really stepped into it, just from a meditation standpoint. And I'm still early in my journey, but for me, it's just it's a morning thing. It's a daily thing. And it's really helped me in the end. I spend 10, 15 minutes a morning, and it really helps me just think about, it's all about the present, today, the moment. And even if you shouldn't be worrying about what's going to happen tonight when it's 9 or 7 or 8 a.m. You should not be thinking about 5 p.m. What I'm trying to do is say, what today, who am I need to be today? Who am I supposed to connect with today? What is, and actually it's more about just being open for the signal to what is needed today in this world that I can benefit the people or others in. And you just kind of, it is mindfulness, and it's being open to where you can actually add value and where you can, where you're supposed to be. And to me, it just has really helped me to center on not thinking about tomorrow, not thinking about next week. Because as a founder, you're always thinking about the future. You're always oh, we're going to be this at this year and this thing. You know what? What about today? And who are you going to impact today?